Hey y'all, how's everything going? As I've been telling y'all, I was gonna do some random thoughts. I'm just getting, a few things I've been wanting to post out of me, some expressions. I got so much more to express, but keep checking on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of those things, and just see what I'm saying and touch bases with me. Let me know that you came through and just put a like or share, subscribe, and do all that, man. I'm trying to get these numbers up a little bit just for the family's sake and some extended families and friends, and just share the love. Okay. One of the random thoughts that come to my mind is a birthday party. Birthday parties and surprise birthday parties. Now I'll give you a little background on me. Surprise birthday parties. Now the last one I had for my 60th birthday, man, I have to tell you, my daughters, Sarah Savannah, my sons Drell, Jarrell, and Jamal, and the rest of the family members, Sandra, Shirley, and Shirley, Uncle Delvin, y'all put it together. And I was totally taken aback and surprised, and it went off without a hitch. It was beautiful. It had the things that I wanted. The people was there that really mattered to me. Cake was wonderful. I had the big tall bottle of cognac, and it was just, man, that was a beautiful thing. But there was a few years back when a surprise party was given to me and it didn't go off quite as well, and that's a kind of funny thing because I'm a kind of person. You know, if you do everything that you've normally been doing, I probably wouldn't know. I wouldn't be the wiser. But when you're trying to throw a surprise, you do different things. I understand. You want to surprise a person, but you're kind of acting out of character. And me, I spoil it because I see the change in your behavior, and then I'm investigating. So it's hard to fool me. Most people is oblivious to you, and the surprise goes off a hitch. Going back to the history, the person, man, I give them all the praise and the thanks because they really tried to pull off. They really wanted to give me a birthday party, a surprise birthday party. It was a Mardi Gras type um, mask type of thing, where people are wearing masks. But what it was, it included all my coworkers basically, and co-workers and families and friends, that's a little different. How I am with my co-workers is a little different than I am with my friends and my family members. So a whole bunch of co-workers, I couldn't really be myself and let my hair down. And it was so many changes I was going through that day. It just didn't strike right, and I'm asking all kind of questions. I'm getting frustrated, and it didn't really go off like it should have. It was still okay. It was very nice. It had all the designs and all the decorations and all the accoutrements, and the mask. I still have the mask. The masquerade type ball Mardi Gras thing, but it was all my co-workers at the time, and I wasn't really feeling them, and so I really didn't enjoy the party like I would have enjoyed my party. Thus, the person who gave me the surprise party was seeing that and feeling that, and they felt like I didn't appreciate it, and that was not the case. But me, I'm thinking, if you know me and you're gonna give me a birthday party, that ain't the kind of surprise birthday party you want to give me, is with some co-workers instead of my tried and died friends and family. But anyway, this situation was presented to me, and it had to do with the same kind of situation. Lady, a little different though. Ladies, in love with a guy, she's feeling him, so she wants to give him a surprise birthday party. But her thoughts are, she gave him a surprise birthday party by inviting all of his friends and, I guess, family members. And she felt since she threw the surprise party together and got all of his friends and family, that she didn't have to give the brother a present. Now, I don't know what y'all think about that, but to me, that's a no-go. Because if you don't do nothing, it's a birthday party. It's a birthday. You got to acknowledge them with a present, especially coming from the significant other. How the significant other can say, hey, I did all this. I got all the decorations. I got all the people. I got the food and everything else. But you don't get your man no birthday present, no cologne, no damn uh, necktie, nothing. Nah, sorry. In what world does that work? Imagine, ladies, your man setting up the most beautiful surprise party for you. All your girls is there, your family, your mama, grandma, TT, all the people there that you love, that you vibe with, and y'all dancing, cake, ice cream, but he don't give you no present. And he feel like, well, why should I give you a present? This is the present. Ta-da! Surprise! Is that gonna work with y'all? Me, myself, personally, I would do all of that, and then I got to give I got to give my lady at least one good present. You know what I'm saying? Something that she's going to say, that's the cream that you put on the top. You know, so that was a no. Y'all tell me. Like I said, I've been giving these random thoughts. Ain't too many people feeling me. Y'all not into it like that. Y'all ain't answering. I'm gonna keep on drilling in there. I know people are interested and feel like I'm saying relevant things to things that I think of, and if I see people saying the same thing, I you know I answer. I put things out there. I come and peek in you. If y'all don't do nothing else, y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna put a little heart, a little love. Y'all see Uncle Stan, y'all see Brother Stan, y'all see Dad, y'all see Pops, y'all see Paul, y'all see whoever. I come through. And, I just want to see more people coming through and just acknowledging what's going on with me, because I really don't have that many people. I think I got about 36, basically friends, really, on Facebook. How you got 2,000 friends, y'all? Really? You got 2,000 friends? We're just collecting stuff. I don't collect names and, I got 2,000 friends. No, you don't. Man, you lucky if you get 2 or 3 good friends. I'm talking about really good friends. Ride or dies. When the shit hits the fan, they got your back. Y'all got 3,000 people. Y'all talking about y'all. You don't talk to them. They don't peek in. They don't say nothing. They just collecting. Every now and then they want to come through and stalk and spy and see what's going on, but they're not gonna say anything. And that ain't me. If I got you in my timeline, you my family, you my people, you my love, I'm coming in. I'm coming to see what the nieces is doing, what the nephews is doing, what the little cousins is doing, what mom is doing, brother, sister. Y'all know I'm there. Okay. Enough said of that. But the birthday party. Another random thought before I get out of here tonight and just call it for the night, man. I got a lot of stuff happening tomorrow. Me and the sis we're gonna go up the highway just a little bit, visit another cousin, just kind of shake some of this Wichita dust off of it. But another random thought, just one of these crazy things that came through my mind. Background checks. I might have said this before in some previous posts, but this came across my ear sight where the girl feels like she's all that. I mean, she feels like she is worth it. She's feeling the dude. She's liking him. But before they get serious and go any further on down the road, she wants a background check on homeboy. She wants to know if he's, a felon, he's running from the law, if he's had any kind of, some charges, some criminal charges. She want to know what's going on. She want to know who she's messing with. And in today's society, I can kind of see where you might want a little background check. Me, myself, personally, I'm going to do my own background check. But this is the lady, she said that she wants a background check on him and feel like he should pay for the background check. and she say, if you feel like, I'm worth it. Nigga, I'm top shelf. So you want to be with me? I want to know I want to see your documentation. and you're gonna pay to have your documentation acknowledged and give it to me so I can check you out, and then we go from there. And I'm like, nah. Brothers, y'all can weigh in. Sisters, I know y'all gonna weigh in too. Maybe you won't or you will, but I'd like to know what y'all think about it. Because if that's you and you say, hey, I want a background check on you, Stan, and you're gonna pay for the background check because you want to be with me, you know what I'm gonna say? You look better going than you do coming. Because first of all, I ain't paying for no background check for myself for you. I believe that if you are any type of woman and you're dealing with me, you can do enough of a background check on me and see what I'm saying, where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I'm with, to get a good feeling for who I am. You know, because I don't believe that if you're a criminal, you're a felon, that you can hide that kind of lifestyle. If you've been to jail, you've been to prison, eventually it's going to come out. If anybody's doing any kind of halfway kind of just checking who you are. I don't think in all my life, even when I was a youngster, getting involved with women and learning about this relationship stuff, that I just ever rushed into a situation and just didn't know what was going on, what I was getting into, and just whatever happened. I always maintained a little bit of decorum about myself, presented myself well, and then when you visiting somebody or you getting to know them, you following up on where they live, you following up on where they say they're gonna be, their timing, how they come back, how they respond to you, how to get back to you when you leave messages. You see their friends, maybe their parents. You kind of get a feel for a person, how they are, and not to say you can't be fooled and somebody can hide something from you, but to me, if that's what it is, you're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out eventually. I just don't believe that. I'm not gonna definitely ask the lady, well, I want a background check on you, and you're gonna pay for it because you being with me. Same thing. I'm not gonna do that for no female. Either we're gonna be together and we got the same going in. Each of us is going the same. We coming in with our word. Our word is our bond, and we checking each other out. We seeing how each other responds to different situations, how we act when we go out and among public, what kind of clubs you like to go to versus what kind of club I like to. If you drink or smoke, I don't drink, I don't smoke. You just start getting a feeling for, you got to take your time. Don't rush up into getting in bed with somebody and, I know we humans and sometimes that happens, but that back in the day, that's getting rare and rare now, man, because to me, it's worth it to spend a little time to find out what's going on with the person, because I respect myself just like I respect them. And I feel like, I'm just not spreading myself out to anybody and everybody to where I have nothing to offer to the lady when we start getting involved. And I'm so open with my life. It's an open book. I ain't gotta hide. You look at my phone. I ain't gotta have a code on my phone. If we rolling like that, I'll lay my phone around. I ain't got to worry about it because I'm not doing it. To me, it's not worth it. If you're gonna be that kind of person, then just be truthful. Say that's what you're doing. Hey, I got a couple girls. I got a couple guys. I'm not really trying to be serious right now. We can be grown about it. But as far as that background check stuff, nah. Y'all tell me what you think, but I'm from old school. Somebody come think you use God's gift of women to men. Talking about, I want to know your documentation and you gonna pay for it. I'm gonna say you hold it right there, and I'm out. Because I'm feel like if you want to know about me, ask my people, look and see how I roll, see how I present myself, see how I move through society. I ain't paying for no dang background check for you. You go through the list and see. Nah. Because I feel like I got just as much coming into the relationship as you got and so much to offer. If it's worth you to know me, then question me. I'll give you answers. You decide if I'm lying. You follow up on, hey man, them stories. You told me a different story last week than you tell me this week. Something ain't right about you, Stan. You're coming up a little suspect. Then when I get to stammering and stuttering and can't give a straight answer real quick, have to think about it, then I'm showing my hand. The same with the ladies. I've been there, done that, or you hemming and hawing, as they say, old school. You hemming and hawing. You got other guys on your tip. You trying to play both ends against the middle. I'm not him. And I'm not going to sweat you, and we're going to have a big scene about it. I'm going to just bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. It's like Murder, She Wrote. Once I get her on the floor. That's just what it is. And I feel like I got that much kind of glow about myself that somebody gonna say, you know what, that dude, man, hey, there's something about him. He gives answers, looks you in the eye, gives straight answers, and I feel the sincerity in his voice, and everything that he's told me, he's come up square. And if I'm not gonna come up, I'm gonna tell you, hey, look, I know I said I was gonna come, I'm gonna do this or do that. Something came up. They can believe me or not. But I'm gonna come straight with you. And you can follow up on it. Hey, check my background. Follow up on D. He said he was gonna go over there and practice with you. Man, did he come over and actually practice some songs y'all got to get coming? Yeah, he was over here. Wasn't no ladies over there. Wasn't no women over here. Ain't got to roll like that. Especially at the age I am now, man. Got too old. Ain't time to run game. I'm looking for the serious, the queen, somebody who's looking for somebody who's trying to still do a little something in this life. You know what I'm saying? I got one more thing for y'all. This is a long one, but look, I also mentioned earlier about hanging up on folks. How y'all feel about hanging up on folks? You've been hung up on, and you've hung up on people. Sometimes that shit is warranted. I mean, really. Somebody get to cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. You ain't you this a dirty SOB and this, that, and that. And you trying to get a word in edgewise, and they just want to cut you down and just cut your soul and your spirit out. You might want to do the click. And most times, them people, when you click, they gonna call you right back. And my thing is, why answer the phone when they call right back? You know who it is. If I hang up on you, it's gonna be a minute. I have also been the guy, somebody saying something and it's striking true. Striking true to me. But I can't accept it within myself. And I definitely can't, let the significant other know that they saying the right thing and it's striking me. So I hang up. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear what you guys say. Hang up. But that's wrong. And so maybe, give is as good as gets, whatever the word, as much as I've given, maybe it's come back on me sometime. But recently, I thought I was having a decent conversation. You represent yourself. I think I said this maybe a week or so ago. Y'all might have caught some of the posts, the 3 or 4 of y'all that listen. But, when you get emotional, not so much emotional, but you are passionate about how you feel, your voice tends to rise. But you're not meaning no harm. People get excited, especially black folks. We just loud talkers and we use our hands and heads and necks and all kind of stuff, So, but this was a person, man, that, spent some years and years. You know each other. And it's been the same argument with us. And we're just not seeing eye to eye. And it always seems to come back to that same point of dissension where we can't come together. And so rather than hear me out, because with me, this is something I got to learn to do. Sometimes you just can't get out everything that you want to say. It's not a right that somebody has to hear and listen to what you have to say, even if it's right or you're being respectful or whatever. It's their prerogative to hang up in your face. But I submit to you this: if you're that person who's hanging up, because I've had to be that way with myself. I've had to say, Stan, why'd you hang up on them? This years ago. It's not recent, Um, it's mainly because, they're saying something right, or somehow it's striking you, and rather than you really absorbing it and really trying to figure out where you guys can come to a meeting of the minds, you just hang up. You end the conversation, and that's your way of shutting them down, shutting them up, and exerting a power, a power over them. Because I can ask you, be quiet. I don't want you to say nothing, but if I'm steadily talking because I want to get my point out, then what else can you do? You either say, okay, sit and listen, let me get it out. And then if you have something to reiterate or come back with, then you say something. That's how conversations are supposed to happen. But sometimes when you're passionate, you're talking at the same time and you're loud, and you might hear something, they might hear a little something. And so at some point in time, somebody got to just kind of stay back and just listen. I try to be the person, it's a work in progress, but I'll stop and really give my ear to the person. Not listen to where you can respond, but really listen to what they're saying and absorb it and then repeat it back to them. So you let them know, I heard you. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I heard what you said. I let you speak. Now let me speak. It's been my experience here recently. That's not going. And that person will tell you, oh, I did. Yeah, but I'm the bad guy in this situation because I'm just not accepting. And this will be another something that I'll visit later on and ask some opinions on. But I'm just not. There comes a point where, you know, something that worked years ago or something you agreed to years ago has changed now. Years have passed and you want to revisit it. This person wants to still hold you to an agreement you made years ago. You admit to the fact, yes, I agreed to that years ago, but some things have changed. I need you to reconsider your position. And this is what I'm willing to do. But if you're not willing to reconsider your position at all from years back, but still got demands nowadays and won't listen to the suggestions and you know, the point of the other person, and then on top of that, when they try to push their point, so they feel like they want to be heard, you hang up in their face. That's a no-go. That's a weak move to me, especially when it's somebody that you supposedly spent some years in a serious relationship, a marriage, have children involved or whatever. You've been put some years into this. This ain't no fly-by-night type of thing. But with me and what I've been experiencing these last year and a half, 2 years, I'm on a mission. And if anybody has peeked in and known what's been going on with me and the family the last few years, I'm on a mission. I'm mandated to go this route. And I just have to trust in God that He is going to show whether I'm right in my choice, in my decision, or I'm wrong. And I'm willing to stake my reputation on it. Because I haven't gotten to this point in my life without having some kind of reputation. That's why I always joke, and then I'm going to close this. When you go to prison, I've never been to prison. I don't intend to go to prison. I know that's a hard life, and any person that's ever been in prison there sometime, man, my hat's off to you because that's a hard life. And if you can make it through that and come back into this society and make something happen, man, and I know a few brothers that have done that, man, you got me. Some brothers they get lost in there, and I understand that too, and I feel for you. I'll never say what I'll never do and what you'll never know until you get in that situation. But I've never been to prison. But in prison, from what I've studied and I know, when you go in, it's a whole different kind of society, right? You got paperwork. You got court paperwork. You got lawyers. You got stuff. You're going to have to present your paperwork, your documentation, because they want to, first of all, know if you're a pedophile, child molester, a rapist, child killer, something like that. And it's sad, but, hey, certain things that just don't go. This is a whole different society. You got those kind of cases on you, or you're a snitch, you know, informant, you work with the police. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to stand up to your record, and they're gonna want to see your record. And I would say, anybody got any questions about how I roll, how I move, check my paperwork. Whether you come to me and I'll show you figuratively what my paperwork is, because it's my reputation, my word, how I move. You'll know if you deal with me. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm dependable. If there's a problem, if I'm on your team, I'm rolling with you. We rolling, dog. We going down. If it's 50 of them and it's me and you, we going down. You know, that's my paperwork. And ain't no me saying one thing over here and then saying something else there, because that's easy to get back. Anything I say to one person, I could say to another person, and I have no qualms about saying, yeah, I said that, because that's what men and women do. Oh, you talking behind my back? Really? If you're not present, y'all tell me how you feel about this stuff. This stuff be going in my mind. If you're not present and I discuss you with anybody, whether it's good or bad, am I not talking behind your back? You're not there. You can't hear it, right? Somebody tell you talking behind my back. Like you won't say it in their face. Most people that say that, they're not going to come to you and challenge you to say it in their face. Because 9 times out of 10, the person is saying, oh, you talking about my back, that's how they roll. That's how they move. They tell this person something over here. This is me and you, so you can't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. But then you telling somebody. And then tell somebody you put my business out there. You put your own business out there. Anybody got half a brain gonna know, look, I got people that I trust too. You got people you trust. You're gonna say, if you say anything out your mouth, you might as well say it's known. Don't say, oh, nobody knows this because I told this person and I know they, nah. If you open your mouth and you tell anybody, don't say nothing, but you tell them, you might as well say, hey, they told somebody. If you don't want nobody to know nothing, don't say shit. Right? That's it. But the paperwork is whatever I say, you can come back and verify. Whether it goes along with what you want or not, because I'm not afraid. Don't come try to buffalo me. Oh, man, you said this. Like, then you go back, oh, no, man. No, I didn't say that, homie. Who told you that? Now you look weak. They know you done said something. They done talked to homeboy that you done, held to a secret. As soon as you left, they done told somebody. Now you coming looking stupid. That's your paperwork. Some of y'all got some foul paperwork. It don't take no rocket scientist to figure out. So I'm telling anybody that I mess with, it's a very small number of people, families, sons, nephews, cousins, whatever, aunties, uncles, very few people. And I value my reputation. You're not going to be able to say, Stanley's saying one thing out here, but I seen the brother down here on Uncle, man, he's doing a whole nother thing. The brother said he's this, but he's really this. He said this, but he's really doing this. Nah, what I say I'm doing, I'm doing. And I stick to it. If you're around me, you're going to see it. So it's just, the hanging up, the whole situation, the being real, documentation. That's what it's all about. Just things that pop in my mind. I've had the phone slammed in my face because I ain't saying probably what's right, or disagree. We could agree to disagree. But one thing I know about what I'm doing is I run my ship. And I'm not no kind of dictator or no kind of, my way or the highway kind of person. But I damn sure believe in reciprocity. Y'all know what reciprocity is? That means I scratch your back and you scratch mine. It ain't always going to be 50-50. Sometimes you might have to give up 80 to get 20. Sometimes you might get 80 and only gave up 20. Y'all know what I'm saying is real. But the whole point is when it comes around, you caring and loving the person so that much that you ain't keeping tabs really, but you looking for some reciprocity. Like the woman said on Baby Boy. She said, if you ain't getting enough get back for you to love yourself and you putting it all out on this person, How's that gonna work? How can you, if you can't get it for yourself, how do you have it to give to anybody else? You know what I'm saying? How can you do that? You got to start here. And anybody who cares about you and loves you is going to give you that concern, that care, that reciprocity, because they want the same thing in return from you. And that's how you start out. You build. When they say the man leaves his home and the woman leaves her home, and the two shall become one. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is real. Don't go back to your mama talking about your man, your husband. Don't go back to your daddy talking about your wife. Look, once y'all get together, it don't matter what anybody else say. It's what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? And the man, this is God's word, it's not mine. It's the priest of the family. And I ain't saying you got to roll over a woman and dominate her and she obeys you and, all this other kind of stuff. Look, a woman knows who to respect. A woman knows when she's protected, when she's loved, and when she's cared for. And women, y'all can say some stuff with y'all's words that can tear a man down. Y'all need to worry about sometimes building your man. I praise the women who realize that when they have a black man, the struggle he has in his life, and a black man realizes the struggle that black women have had in this world. And the two can come together and respect each other and lift each other up. And I tell you, the biggest thing for a man is to have a woman just give him a little bit of something. A little bit of, go get him, Tiger. That nigga will go out, man, and slay all kind of dragons and lions, tigers, and bears. You know what I'm saying? But you could say one little small thing, nigga, you ain't shit. Man, you sorry. Tear him down. I'm just telling you, that's because we're going to go out and do it. That's what we've been taught from kids. Man, go out. You're supposed to protect your woman. You're supposed to, take care of the family. You go work the job. Not too many men I know, it looks good. Oh, I'm washing dishes. I'm cleaning the house. I'm sweeping. I'm vacuuming. I'm babysitting the kids. They still look at you like, it's just the way it is. If you got a dude, man, that's out there busting his hump, doing everything for you, just support him a little bit. And men, hey, you got a woman that's down for you, that ride or die, that ain't nothing that you can request of her, and she's there, then treat her right. That cheating and lying on, just be real. Now, I know I stretched off into a whole nother thing, but I'm just feeling it today. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in my mind where I'm trying to be, especially at this point in my life where I'm going through right now as we speak. And anybody that knows me deeply and closely, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to, drag nobody out into the mud and air our dirty laundry, but man, I'm human, just like anybody else. And I've gone through things and I'm going through things, but I'm always striving to be a better me. So that's what it is, y'all. FOV family over everything. KMG for life. Roll with the play, y'all, and just hit me up, man, and just keep an ear open and an eye open, an ear open and an eye open for the stuff I got going. I'm a true Renaissance man. Look, I got artwork, I got music. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm an author, I got stories. I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, I'm an advocate for the elderly, and the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the community and I'm looking for my community, my brothers and my sisters and my elders and my ancestors. I'm looking for us to come into our own, man, for us to finally get to where we need to be. We are a strong force. And once we ever get that together and we figure that out, like it was millennia ago, we're the true gods of this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother subject. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I could debate and talk and study and worship and pray and, all that with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about spirituality with me. You know what I'm saying? Respect, love, mercy, grace, all those, not be hypocritical. Because if we're trying to live our lives the way we say Christ lived his life, then everything else is out the door. That getting mad and all that stuff, that's all whack, We got to come back. You can't be saying things with your mouth and doing something different. It's the actions, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to improve my actions so that they match with my words. You know what I'm saying? If I offended anybody, if I've hurt anybody, if I haven't apologized to you, I apologize to you now. I can say, my bad, I'm wrong. I'm blessed to get to this age where I've learned so much. And that is a blessing itself. To be able to learn from your mistakes, not once or twice, a couple, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about seeing what God has planned for me, in this last stage of my life. It's all important. I've learned so much these last few years. But it's your man signing out on a Friday night, doing this thing, listening to music, doing some posts now, having a few cocktails, snicking and snacking on a little bit of something, ain't too much in the fridge. But anyway, y'all, hey, get with me. I see y'all. Do y'all see me? Peace.